into this Thursday night in the NBA. Right here on Hey Dave.
Well, Kevin.
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. Now, here is O'Neal. Conley's shot is off. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell. Tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Young drives in. Here's Capella. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. Bogdanovich with it. And Young picks him up defensively. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Shoots over Capella. Rebound Atlanta. Young outside. Hunter the pass to Young. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's stolen by Gobert. And stolen by Hunter. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks to the inside. Stolen by Michael Conley. And Utah turns it over again.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Bogdanovich. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. In the corner, it's Capella. Hunter finds Capella. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella. And it's all knotted up.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Mitchell outside. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Back to Conley. Mitchell wide open. No good from outside.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Collins. The three. And Young kicks to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
Good on the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Conley with the three. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich against Mitchell.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Hunter grabs the miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The Jazz working the ball around now. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Collins. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. A miss that time would have put him up. It's tipped. Outside Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Young inside, covered by Conley. From deep three-point range, he beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Just 5 to shoot. Conley's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
The pass to Gobert. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Good on the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Young's shot is off. Utah leading by 6. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Collins. It's stolen by Capella. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim. Use the touch he has. That's pretty.
The Hawks trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich. 1:29 left now here in the second. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
3 points.
Mitchell's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Utah.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Collins against Bogdanovich. Down low. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Young for 3. A rebound by the Jams. Now Conley. At the top of the key, Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Young drives in. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. This one for 3. And they get it back. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz.
15.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
25.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Eric Pascal. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Hernan Gomez passes to Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. Gay kicks to Whiteside. Gay right side. Second chance shot. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks trail by 9. Molinari passes to Luau. Now here's Okongwu. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense.
Inside. Here's Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whiteside's got his first 2 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Herter. The Hawks working the ball around. Molinari dishes to Okongwu. Throws it up high and stolen by Whiteside. One-on-one here. Hernan Gomez passes to Pascal. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Herter. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Haskell with the ball. Now right defending. Here's Clarkson. And he drives in. The layup off target. The Hawks trail by 9. Right outside. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, there's always been a level of basketball intellect present with Danilo Gallinari. See it in the way he's able to draw fouls.
Good on both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Gay scanning the floor. Here's Hernan Gomez. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Herder passes to Llewellyn. Here's Herder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down low. Here's Okongwu. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Clarkson passes to Baston. Clarkson against Wright. Now here's Pascal. Defense right on him. Gay can't hit. The Hawks trail by 5. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young from outside. It's good from long range. Young's got 9 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
For 3, Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. And here's Atlanta. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Young, no good. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Conley kicks to Gobert. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Driving the lane.
And after shooting over 45% in that first half, which helped them build the lead, it hasn't been quite as easy for them here in the second.
Young pass to Collins. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Back to Mitchell. The shot comes out. Good defensive work there by Young. Outside, Bogdanovich for the lead. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3/4 of play in a close game here. It's the Jazz up by 2. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Over Conley. Gobert with the block. Pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assisted by.
And now a 6-point Jazz lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Jazz?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Collins, rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
He's really taken care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Young for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And dumps it right on top of Trae Young. Wow.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And there's the pass to O'Neal. And here's Conley outside.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Gobert with it and guarded by Capella. Bogdanovic goes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Hawks trail by 10. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Into the lane. Young finds Capella. Back to Young to end the cold streak. A three-pointer is right on target.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Young against Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell is straight on Young. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last. .156 left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14. Gobert the screen. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Conley. Dishes it to Mitchell. They get a hand on it.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And now Utah, fast break. Conley leading the charge. Kicks to Gobert. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Capella. To the middle. Here's Hunter. They get it again. A second chance effort. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And one thing about Hunter, he never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And Hunter, here we go. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Driving in. Oh!
Royce O'Neal.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Hunter, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Up and in on the layup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Back to Capella. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Now Paul. Booker with it. Paul finds Booker. Outside Paul. Tries the spin move. Just 5 to shoot. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And they're on the break. Deflects the pass. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Now Bogdanovich. Booker defending. Back to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assisted by.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Ball against Young. The 15-footer, and he buries his first look.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Young. Capella screen on Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Now Young. Hunter on the wing. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Collins. Phoenix grabs the miss.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Ayton passes to Paul.
2 minutes.
Back to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Collins defending. 5 on the clock. Spins. Here's Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks leading. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Crowder against Young. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Out left to the wing. The 3 from Ayton. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Hunter. And here comes the break. Bridges with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Nice instincts there from Booker, showing a willingness and drive to want to improve on the defensive end.
Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Paul against Young. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. Bogdanovich against Booker. Ayton in the high post. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Collins. And here's Hunter from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Outside Paul. Driving in. Pass to Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 5 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
A big-time effort for Trae Young.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Tries again. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. He takes it in.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
And Smitty, you had pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, B.A., great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So if you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the basketball IQ to know when the double team is coming and get off the basketball.
Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. Pass to Capella. Outside Young, 5 to shoot. Counted from distance. Young's got 11 points.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Paul passes to Ayton. Another one falls for Phoenix.
from Chris Paul.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Ayton in the high post. He's against Capella. And it's Paul off the drive. Scores off the spin. Paul's gotten his first bucket of the night. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Right side, Booker. Driving to the basket. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now here's Hunter. Pass to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shoots over Paul. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Booker defending. Left side, Bogdanovich. Outside, Hunter. And here's Capella. 6 to shoot. Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Collins, and there's the drive. It doesn't go for him. The Suns have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Left side Booker. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun dancer. Give them a hand, fans. Your
The Hawks trailing.
Dancers dance team.
There's 57 seconds left in the second period. Young attacking. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
The 3 from Ayton. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Right side Young. And he lobs it up. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Tries the spin move. Inside. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Hawks, 26.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got DeLon Wright, Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in at the small forward position. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Okongwu. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And Gallinari, here we go. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Craig's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. To the left wing. Back to right. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Payton against Wright. Spins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shamet. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Payton against Wright. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here's Okongwu. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Payton against Wright. McGee with it. Pass to Shaman. And he's going for the lob. 6 on the shot clock. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's the Wawu Cabarro using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Johnson.
2 minutes.
Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To the paint. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Okongwu. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Now Herder. Back to Gallinari. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Finished off the break. Gallinari's got his first points of the night.
An underrated athlete, Danilo Gallinari is built to operate out in space. With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
Here's Shaman. Outside Craig. Outside Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Hey, from beyond the arc. Lets it fly. Craig, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. The 3. Here's Herder. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herder off the catch.
Pass to Shaman. 26 seconds left in the third. McGee with it. Lets the 3 fly. Wawu Cabarro with the rebound.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Payton finds Craig. Here's Shaman, looking to win the run. Sends it home from three-point land. Shaman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we've reached the end of the third. The Hawks on top, leading by...
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Bridges. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Bogdanovich. And the basket is good. Young's got 20.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Young against Paul. Outside Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Back to Bogdanovich. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. There's Young with the 3. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal
That one
foul.
on Young.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Nice D from Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Third team foul.
Booker against Bogdanovich.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And Booker the bucket on the assist from Ayton.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Capella screen on Paul. Clock at 6. Young from long range. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Now here's Booker. Defended by Bogdanovich.
2 minutes
On the wing, Crowder.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Collins off the drive. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Perfectly suited for today's game. John can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. On the wing, Crowder. Left side, Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Over Capella. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Ooh, poked away. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. 3-pointer, Bridges. And the Suns get another 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Now here's Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Call timeout.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Young against Paul. They need this. Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. So it's Phoenix now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Capella with a rebound. Outside Young. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're losing by 2. 3 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
It's off.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. And Brent, in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Here we go. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Bridges misses. And it's Utah's ball. Bridges with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. Suns moving the ball around. And Paul gets it to go in.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires the three. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And he lobs it up towards the rim.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Conley for three. Bogdanovich finds Conley. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's been a slow start here for Utah. It's a 5-point game. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Utah the rebound. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Booker outside. Clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Paul passes to Bridges. Booker in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bridges inside. Offered by Mitchell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 4. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. 3-pointer. Gets in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Passes it to Booker. Back to Bridges. Outside Crowder. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, he is looking confident
Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Brett, you always want Deandre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor. How about Ayton there showing his ability to score from a lot of spots on the floor.
Master O'Neal puts up a three, and he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Ayton kicks to Paul. For the three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The pass to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Fires from 14. That one wide left. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top.
And your jazz dancer. All right.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Gobert and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second.
That one on Ayton.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Inside. Here's Gobert and the layup ball.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Paul surveying the floor. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Kicks to Booker. Fires the three. Crowder the pass to Booker. Sinks the triple. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. They set the pick. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bridges against O'Neal. Pass to Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Conley finds Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Bridges outside. Paul, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Trailing here by 8.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA. You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Outside, Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Kicks it out to Booker. Passes to Paul. Here's Ayton. Paul outside. Tries the spin move. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Booker outside. Paul outside. Shoots the three. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his third assist on the night.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Over in the corner, Conley. And taken away by Paul. And Crowder slams it in.
And you can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
Trying to end the drought. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
And we've reached half.
15.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
30.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Deandre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Torrey Craig is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Suns. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Clarkson. Yep, it counts.
Sometimes Jordan Clarkson, when he's feeling it, he can get crafty out there. Beautiful dribble move.
McGee in the high post. Back to Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Craig. Over Gay. Craig can't get it to go. Over to the wing. Hernan Gomez passes to Whiteside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Shamet kicks to Craig. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Shamet finds McGee. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. A wide open look here for Craig. And the Suns miss again. Jazz trail by 13 to the paint. Here's Whiteside. Clarkson on the wing. Johnson against Hernan Gomez. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up off the glass.
Adding ways to score into the paint, Whiteside continues to develop a more refined post game with better footwork each year.
Here's Shamet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Spins. Johnson, that's for 2. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Pascal. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Pascal's got his first points of the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now the pass to Saric. Back to Shamet. They could use a bucket. Count that one. And the Suns lead by 11.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Pass to Pascal. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson kicks to Saric. Buries the long-range jumper. Saric has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now, here's Pascal. Over Johnson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Suns leading by 14.
And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
He has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. He's just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he's just, let's face it, he whips on it.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
First team foul.
And here's Phoenix. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Saric. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Shamet the pass to Craig. And Johnson now top of the key. Passes it to Shamet. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And
your Jazz Dancers.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell, launches it, hits the three-point bomb.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Paul outside, pass to Crowder. Down low. Ayton against Gobert. Three-pointer, Crowder. Rebounded by the Jazz. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the pass to O'Neal. Crowder with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mitchell finds Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Suns leading by 20. Bridges outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The kick out to Crowder, stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lets it go with the three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Conley, the pass to Gobert. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Inside. And the dunk by Booker.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Jazz trail by 20. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. There's O'Neal with the three. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's the lob to Bridges. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
So it's Utah now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here is Conley. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Deandre Ayton.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Crowder from outside. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich wide open. Another miss by Utah. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now Ayton. Paul outside. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul with the ball. So it's the Suns winning easily here. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
Now Atlanta's starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Finished off the break.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Young with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one's good. And it's Young with the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Conley with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. On target from range.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Collins. Outside Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Now here's Young. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. Here's Mitchell, outside Bogdanovich. Connects from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 5. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Collins. Throws it up high.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell with the ball. And Mitchell with the slam.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that. Good. Young from long range. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I just love the ball.
Conley against Young. Hunter on the wing. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. Capella in the high post. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young on the attack. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 5.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert up top. Inside. Here's Conley. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Conley against Young. Conley on the attack. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And the three off target. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
The Hawks trailing.
All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancer.
Outside Young.
Make some noise for them, fans.
Collins outside. With one on the clock.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich, not just an offensive force.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Young against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 11.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. And there it is for him.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough game.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Hunter, and stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Capella with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Second team foul.
And Atlanta has possession. 9-point game. Capella, screen on Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. 6 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. Well, coaching styles vary around the league doors. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, What is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 7 points in the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Oh, there's the alley. Pass to O'Neal, out to the wing. From deep, Conley gets the 3-ball to go. Conley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Conley. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Back to Young. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. Stolen by Young. For 3, Collins. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. Just a big-time effort. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Pascal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Clock at 6. Back to Okongwu. Here's Gallinari. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Utah leading. Gay outside. And here's Whiteside. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari.
Danilo.
That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Pass to Herder. Back to right. Here's Okongwu. He's covered by Clarkson. Okongwu, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the right side. Back to Hernan Gomez. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Pascal defends. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Utah has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Tipped. Right against Clarkson. Pass to Okongwu. Utah with the rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Whiteside takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Herder. To stop the drought. Pass to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the lob. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Stripped it away. Outside Pascal. Pass to Hernan Gomez. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
It's a Jazz ball.
Here's Clarkson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, we all know that DeLon Wright has instincts as a scorer, but remember, this guy takes pride in his defense.
Pass to Herder.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Jazz ball.
Timeout called, the Hawks.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now. Get them refocused.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Conley. Mitchell finds Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 10.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Young from long range. A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
O'Neal misses. The Hawks have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. To stop the run. Doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Stolen by Young. Here's Hunter, and he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Clock at 4. Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. The shot by Conley, no good. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Collins outside. Conley against Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Capella. That one drops for him.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Utah has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Outside Conley. There's the drive. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Utah.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. The ball's knocked loose. 3-on-3. A good look from Young. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Conley against Young. Back to Conley. The 3. The Jazz with another miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Young. And here's Capella. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley with the ball. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here they come. Here's Hunter. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Such opportunistic basketball right there. And when they desperately needed it, too.
Pass to Gobert. Hunter against Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And Young, here we go. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
1:43 left to play in the fourth. Young against Gobert. Pass to Capella. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Now here's Mitchell, defended by Bogdanovich. And up the floor again for the Hawks, running the court. And it's Capella with the jam.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Ooh, plenty of contact on that. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up. And
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Young against Gobert. Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Here's Capella. Shot clock at 6. Young from long range. The shot won't fall. Conley with some nice D. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Here's O'Neal, defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Left side Mitchell. Collins with the rebound.
New call foul. Rudy Gobert. That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential. He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. To tie it up. He's off from 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch your head because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Booker after the missed three from Trae Young. For three, Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges with it. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich, no luck. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Young looking it over. Drills it from outside. Young's got the first 3 points tonight for the Hawks.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Bridges finds Ayton. Booker outside. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Takes the three. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Collins against Crowder. Collins in the post. Hunter on the wing. There's the pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Young from the arc. Young's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Now here's Booker. Paul outside. Back to Booker. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Over in the corner, Paul. Another three for Phoenix.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Ball against Young. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Tries the spin move. Ball finds Crowder. Fires for three. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. And stolen by Booker. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins is one of those guys. When he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
Now Paul. Bridges outside. Fires from the line. Paul's shot is off.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Back to Collins. Crowder with the steal. There's the triple. Here's Bridges. Feeds it to Crowder. Wide open shot is on the money. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Suns?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirt. Let's see who's the loudest.
34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bridges finds Paul.
Give my hand fans for ATL Hawks Dancer Dexter.
It's Crowder on the wing. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks Dancer.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Bogdanovich looking around. Kicks it to Young. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Crowder with the steal.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
The shot by Paul, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Young with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 6 points.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Outside Collins. Drives to the hoop.
This is what Collins gives you. A dynamic big with skill. He's great at converting through contact.
Young against Paul. On the wing, Booker. He kicks it to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Young inside, defended by Paul. To the inside. Young, good. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good scoring feel by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Paul kicks to Booker, spins. But Trae, rebounded by Capella.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Young drives in and finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
2 minutes.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Passes it to Paul. Off target with his 3. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Young outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
6 on the shot clock. Booker finds Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Crowder's got 5 now.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Young against Paul. The kick out to Young. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Paul looking over the floor. Over Young. Booker outside. 13 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 7 points in the game.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Young's shot is off.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Tries the spin move. Back to Booker. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. That's it. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great insight.
17.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Payne at the 1. The Suns trailing.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
The Hawks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Right outside. Gallinari against Johnson. Here's Luwawu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Johnson finds McGee. Payne in the post. Wright's there for the lead. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading. And here is Wright. Pass to Gallinari. With the drive. The pass to Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. 5 on the clock. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Okongwu's now got his first points of the night. Suns trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For the tie. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's Hurd. He's covered by Shamet. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Suns have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's McGee. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the night. And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And that one's good. Right.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Shamet. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And Wright kicks to Okongwu. The kick out to Wright. Passes to Okongwu. Takes a 3. It's over McGee. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Payne passes to McGee. McGee is screen on Wright. Back to McGee, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Pass to Shamet. For the lead. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Picked off in midair. Shamet finds Craig. Collins against McGee. And there's the pass to Shamet. Cans the shot from the wing. Shamet's got his first basket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Shot clock at 5. Outside Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball against Young. For 3. Booker. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Young drives in. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young dishes to Hunter. Kicks it to Capella. 6 to shoot. Collins passes it to Capella. Back to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. To the paint and stolen by Bogdanovich. And here comes the break. Shot by Collins, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
First team foul.
The Suns trailing. Ball with the ball. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young outside. Going inside. Misses the layup.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 15 points for Trae Young. Young against Paul. Pass to Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2x. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
The immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. And Young, here we go. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Young outside. He dishes it to Capella. And Young, here we go. Good work defensively by Paul. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Driving inside.
Always impressed with Capella's commitment level, especially at the defensive end.
Bridges against Hunter. For 3, Booker. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And Young, here we go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That
one was as easy as it gets.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And there's the drive. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Ball passes to Booker. Ayton against Capella. Ayton kicks to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. A three ball. Knocks down the three.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively flawless.
The pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Now here's Capella. There's the drive. Count!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. Young against Paul. Booker left side. Can't cash in. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.
better, Allie, no doubt about it. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Paul passes to Bridges. Fires for three. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. And that one's good from Conley.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Now Paul. Pass to Bridges. All alone. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
There's Bogdanovic with the three. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. And here's Crowder from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon. And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Back to Crowder. To the wing on the left. Ayton, the open look. And the Suns getting another bucket right there. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Back to Paul. For three. Rebounded by the Jazz. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the
outside
first.
Booker.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. To the middle. Mitchell finds Gobert. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Into the lane. Outside Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Launches a 3. Right side Mitchell. On the wing Mitchell. The 3 ball. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Mitchell with the ball. 5 points in the game. Inside. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Paul. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Here's Conley. And he drives in. And the layup falls. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
1 quarter in the...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Mitchell's shot is good.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Crowder's got 9 points. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Back to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Booker defending. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. Knocked away. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Up and over Conley. And that one's long.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Mitchell against Booker. Now Gobert. Outside Conley. And he's going for the oop here. Gobert no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's O'Neal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Bridges down low. And here's Crowder from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Mitchell. From the wing. The shot misses. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's a 3 from Paul. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell's shot is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. He shoots it. That one rolls around and rims out.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
20 seconds left in the first half. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Got a hand on it. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Suns ahead. They're up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie.
18.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll... And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Rudy Gay out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Eric Paschall. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Stolen by Whiteside. All alone on the break. Here's Paschall. And a slam dunk by Paschall.
Well, there can be more unselfish play from Whiteside as his career goes on. If he draws double teams, he's got to know someone's open.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Over to the left wing, to the inside. Here's Johnson, and the layup is good. Johnson's got his first basket. Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Okay, outside. Outside Paschall. Clock at 6. Over Johnson. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Suns leading. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. And Whiteside with a block.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Craig passes to Charge. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Out to Craig from deep three-point range. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Paschall.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Johnson. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. Outside Paschall. 1:43 left in the third quarter. shot missing. Johnson with the defensive effort. Down low.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
1:14 left in the third. Pascal from outside. Hauled in by McGee.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Outside Craig. Pass to Shamet. With some arc. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Clarkson outside. Now here's Pascal. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Saric. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Whiteside. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Whiteside's gotten his first basket of the night.
Quick elevation for a 5. Makes him deadly on the interior was Whiteside.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top, up 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one Deandre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. To the paint. Here's Paul. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Booker with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Ball against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Oh, got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. And Booker with the jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
And Allie, thank you for that. Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Picked by Bogdanovich. A shot to stop the run. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Paul against Conley. There's the 3. Paul can't get it to go. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Left side Mitchell. Takes it inside.
I mean, just spin out, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Now here's Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. Tries the spin move. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. And the Suns lead by 15.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
1:49 left in the fourth. Outside Booker. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. Goes back up. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Chris Paul.
And serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior.